Welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Attack on Samurai, bringing you all another Pokemon Sword and Shield Showdown live for you guys today. Today we're going to be playing some Ubers, and today is also the 100th Pokemon Sword and Shield Showdown live on the channel. So, just want to say it's been an amazing journey. You know, just playing through all tiers of Gen 8. It's been quite a blast, I'd say. Definitely want to keep doing it and see. Just keep posting more of these Showdown lives, just see how far we go. I definitely say that since the first part of these lives, or of these Sword and Shield lives, I have improved significantly in all the gens, or in all the tiers, so, I'd say that, we're doing pretty well, so far, so let's just keep that going, just keep doing better in these games. Anyways, the team I have for y'all today is going to be a team around Choice Band, Garchomp, and Mixed Giratina. So, when I was building this team, it's funny. I was actually looking at BKC. In case you don't know who BKC is, he's a really known, or really good tournament player. He used to play a ton during the DPP days, and now what he does pretty much is just bring knowledge. He brings a lot of knowledge about his metagame analysis and pretty much like his metagame breakdown. So he talks about all the old gens, from Gen 1 all the way to Gen 6 and 7. But he mostly covers like old gen stuff. He doesn't really cover the Gen 8 stuff. Anyways, he made this video talking about DPP Ubers because he said that DPP Ubers was his favorite metagame during the DPP era. So I was looking at the video, just looking at his breakdown of all these Pokemon that are really good in Ubers during the DPP metagame, or Gen 4 to just make it short. So I was curious about what Giratina did and what Garchomp did, and it seems like they kind of have similar roles. Or I mean, not similar roles, but they seem to be very offensive. Like DPP Ubers was a very offensive metagame, so I definitely was curious about it. Maybe at some point I'll do a Ubers live for DPP if you guys want it. I definitely wouldn't mind playing in that metagame and learning it, because I think it does look a lot of fun, or it looks like a lot of fun. So anyways, I'm going a little bit off topic. Before we get started though with this breakdown of the team and such, please make sure to leave a like and comment on the video, letting me know what is your favorite of the creation trio. Do you like Dialga, do you like Palkia, or do you like Giratina? I'd like to know that in the comments below. What is your favorite of the creation trio? And yeah, for me, I'd probably say it's a tie between Dialga and Giratina. Dialga kind of because I like the color blue, and also I got Diamond first, and Dialga really was the first legendary I saw when I was a kid. So I don't know, I just kind of vibe with Dialga. It's got a big ass head, but like Roar of Time is such a cool ass move. Like I remember when I first got Diamond, and I ended up getting Dialga. I remember taking it to the Pokemon League with me, and just spamming Roar of Time. It was a lot of fun. So much fun as a kid. But yeah. Anyways, the whole idea of the team is basically to use the dragons to break open stuff for Calyrex. So yeah, Garchomp, or I guess we'll just go by the nicknames. We have Nintendo DS, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, GameCube, SNES, and Wii. Now of these, I've had the DS, the Game Boy Advance, the GameCube, and the Wii. I never got the original brick. I never played on the original brick. Actually, no, I might have. I think with the cousin down in Central America. I think I might have played on their Game Boy. Maybe, I don't remember it too well. I feel like I did play on the Game Boy at some point. Anyways, Garchomp's gonna be the wall breaker for the team. With Choice Band, Outrage, EQ, Scale Shot, and Stone Edge. So this Mon's main job, like I said, is to wall break through stuff. Outrage is really free once you get rid of the fairy. So once you get rid of the fairy with Calyrex, or even with Heatran, then Garchomp kind of just goes crazy with Outrage. I'm also getting rid of the Steel. We can get rid of the Steel with Heatran as well. But again, getting rid of the fairy type definitely kind of relies on Calyrex and even Heatran, so they both have to kind of work together to remove it. But still, this mon's main job is to wall break. Earthquake is very free in this metagame, because everything's grounded here. like almost half of the, well, actually more than half of the mons and Ubers are grounded. So Earthquake is very, very free on a lot of stuff. Same with Outrage, since there's only a couple fairy types here, so Outrage is very free to hit too. Scale Shot, pretty much there to be a little bit more consistent than Dual Chop, since Dual Chop only hits once, while Scale Shot can hit up to 5 times. So pretty much we want to do that to also not only gain speed, but also just do a lot more damage to stuff. Then we have Stone Edge, which is there for the flyers. Again, hitting Yveltal, hitting Ho-Oh, hitting all those mons is going to be the key for Garchomp. I made it Adamant because in this tier, Garchomp is really fast, and a lot of the mons here aren't really that fast. A lot of them are like around base 90, base 95. They're less than 100 base speed, so they're not going to be like fully max speed invested. So pretty much Garchomp is free to just go Adamant and even run this amount of investment, and it'll still be good to go. So yeah. Again, want to break down stuff with Earthquake and potentially Outrage things as well. Then we have Heatran, which is there to stop, to basically break down the Steel types, especially, and also be a really good natural check to Xerneas and even Eternatus, especially Eternatus, because because some Eternatus sets, or actually the more common Eternatus sets, cannot break through Heatran. So you pretty much can trap it and then you can Earth Power it down. So that's pretty much Heatran's job. Also, rocks are really good as well, since that can help weaken stuff like flyers. Again, weakening stuff like Corviknight, weakening stuff like Skarmory, non-boots, Yveltal, all that. Even though they have to run boots for Calyrex, but still, it basically is there to pressure those mons like that, or pressure mons like that with rocks down. Toxic is also really free as well, since you want to try and Toxic things on the switch-in, so like a water or whatnot. That would be really good for the team. And yeah. Then we have Yveltal. Yveltal is going to be the Spadefall for the team, and also my Calyrex answer. Since every team in Ubers has a Dark type to handle Calyrex, because that thing is dangerous, as I've said before multiple times. This mon is again meant to be the Spadefall. We have Foul Play, which still does enough to Calyrex, and also just pressures the setup sweepers as well. So again, like a setup sweeping Groudon or whatnot, we can just Foul Play that in case he wants to try and set up on us. Then we have Sucker Punch, which is there for the priority, and also, capitalizes on Calyrex as well. And yeah, got Roost for the recovery, and then Defog to remove rocks for the team. Now, I was in a situation where Yveltal got knocked off, and then I had to try to keep it alive with Defog, or I had to keep it alive, but I couldn't do it because my opponent played really well around it. I wasn't able to really get the Defog off, so I'm kind of debating on going for 2 Defoggers on this team, but I like Yveltal so much as just the main Defogger, since, it's not always, it's pretty consistent as a Defogger, since, you can always Defog on Calyrex pretty well, and even on their switch-in, so it's relatively free to Defog with. But yeah, then we have Calyrex Shadow. So Calyrex Shadow, like I said, is like the strongest sweeper right now, or strongest wall breaker / sweeper. It's gonna be Choice Specs with Astral Barrage, Psyshock, Trick, and Aromatherapy. So this mon's main job is to break everything, but also it can sweep everything in the late game. It does have some utility. It does have some utility functions, like being able to trick things on switch, or being able to Aromatherapy for the team. It's going to be the key for this mon. But again, if we can get damage off with Astral Barrage or Psyshock, it's going to be really, really nice. Now, of course, we have to deal with Yveltal, and my team can't exactly deal with it that well. Besides maybe with Garchomp, if we land Stone Edge and do like a ton of damage to it, which we can, it's to a KO. But we have to play very careful around Yveltal. If we can trick it, that also helps too. But at the same time, Yveltal likes getting tricked too, since it can take advantage of it and outspeed Calyrex. So it is dangerous. It is very dangerous, but it can still be in our favor to some extent. So yeah, and also we can take their boots away as well if we do trick it. So it does help us in removing their item, which allows them to get tripped by rocks. So it's still not that bad for us. But yeah, Asperage is free to hit once Yveltal's gone, and then Psyshock also covers stuff like Toxapex and Eternatus. Then we have Giratina. So Giratina Origin Edition is going to be a mixed attacking set with Poltergeist, Draco Meteor, Shadow Sneak, and Thunder. So when I was building this team originally, I had Hex on it. And I even was thinking about going Will-O-Wisp because I actually want to, take advantage of Wisp plus Hex. But I kind of like the idea of Giratina being mixed and also being able to hit, Necrozma a little bit harder since a lot of them are Spadef these days. So Poltergeist will do a ton of damage to it, doing over half. So you can just kind of just spam this as much as you want. And if they go into their Dark Resist, which is going to be Yveltal, or going to be like, usually it's going to be Yveltal. You can just Thunder on their switch. So that's why I have Thunder here for that. Also, Thunder does cover other flyers like Ho-Oh even. Also covers Corviknight as well, which I had a lot of issues with while playing earlier. Then we have Shadow Sneak, which is there for Calyrex. If we get rocks down, it dies, and that's pretty much that. Or even just hazards down, or just chip on it, it just dies to Shadow Sneak. And then we have Draco, which is there to capitalize on switching. So again, we can hit stuff like Groudon on switch. Do a ton of damage to Kyogre even. Thunder does as much damage to Kyogre as well, but Thunder is definitely a little bit weaker than Draco. But it's still pretty spammable as well. And we do have enough bulk, since Giratina Origin has a lot of bulk on it, that we can live an Ice Beam from it decently well, and then just Thunder it back. So yeah. Then we have a Skarmory, which is going to be the Spiker for the team, and also going to be the Whirlwind Mon. And I have Whirlwind on this set because I was fighting a Stall team, and this Stall team was hella annoying. Very, very annoying. It actually was able to beat me because my opponent was able to play around it by taking advantage of my Choice Spec since I tricked it. Or since I tricked their Yveltal. So I tricked their Yveltal with Calyrex. They took the Choice Specs. They had Oblivion Wing, and they were able to take advantage of that by just Oblivion Winging, or just being able to Oblivion Wing through my Skarmory. And I realized that I think Whirlwind is better because I want to be able to actually stop Stall teams like that and just be able to phase them around, especially with spikes down and rocks as well. So that's kind of the whole goal with Skarmory, just be able to phase things around with it and pretty much get the phasing going, because I don't want to fight a Stall team like that again where we just get folded by Corviknight. Yeah, I know, it looks like it really was a hard time to play against that guy. That guy was like almost 1700. But yeah, it was really, really annoying. Yeah, that's why I had to make these changes, just to try to, like, if I fight him again, I have ways to handle him now with Giratina and with phasing. So yeah. Again, if you're new to the channel, I know this was a very long discussion or a long breakdown, but I just wanted to make sure you guys got the idea of the team. If you're new to the channel and are watching this for the first time, feel free to subscribe. I'm on my way to reaching 450 subscribers. I would like to hit that goal by the end of the summer if possible. So let's just keep that momentum going. And yeah, so this team is interesting. I'm not really sure what to think about it. They're very high. They are very high. This is gonna be a really hard game to play, but at the same time, maybe we can handle it. Huh. Okay. So Calyrex is actually pretty good here, but the problem is that they have, again, Blissey and they have Yveltal, so they have two checks to me. My way of breaking both of these checks is to use Garchomp to my fullest extent. If I can do that, then we might be good to go. They probably have Heal Bell on this, so even if I can get a Toxic off on these two, it'll be kind of difficult to do. Or I mean, I don't know if it'll matter too much, but it will be really good to Toxic these two, especially this thing, because I want to be able to actually, Shadow Sneak it down. Since Shadow Sneak can kill it, I believe, with our investment. I believe after Shadow Shield's broken, we can actually beat Lunala. But let me just make sure, just to be sure. Or let me just be sure. Let's just burn it. Sneak does 56 to 66%. And they don't seem to be running Moongeist Beam these days. So I guess Sneak is good enough then. But I guess Burn could suck too, but also we have Poltergeist, so Poltergeist can drop it as well. But yeah, this is gonna be a really rough game, I feel. There's a lot to really look at here. He has two potential rockers in this and in Blissey, but I feel like this is going to be more the rocker. Garchomp seems really strong as a lead, but what I'm afraid of No, it honestly is a good lead. It really is a good lead here. Um, Earthquake will do a ton to Necrozma. And again, Earthquake is relatively free on this as well, depending on the set, of course. I'm gonna lead it. I think their strongest lead would have to be either Blissey or it'd be Yveltal, because you should expect Calyrex as a lead, because Calyrex is really good against them. So I'm leading Garchomp as a safety measure against Yveltal and against Blissey. So let's see. They lead with Lunala. Ooh. Okay. They do run a lot of speed. So he could be max speed on that. That's actually a really strong lead for them. That lead actually makes a lot of sense against me. I could go Yveltal right now. But that does open up that opens up Blissey, also opens up their own Yveltal. Or I guess yeah, their own Yveltal or even Ho-Oh. I could skill shot right now, but I don't think that's really the play. I don't feel very confident going for that. But let me just see, just to see if we can potentially break it with skill shot. If we can, then I'll probably go for it. But if not, then I'm probably just gonna switch and go into Yveltal just to play it safe. Because again, I don't know my opponent's skill level. I don't know how they're gonna play around it. Skill shot. It's a 2 KO potentially. And they could just burn me too. Adamant. Let's make it adamant though. Adamant choice ban. 47 to 55%. I do want to go for it, but I'm afraid of Ice Beam. Ice Beam can kill me. So I'm gonna play it safe and go Heatran. I want to see what they do. They go Ice Beam. Yeah, I figured. Okay. So they're gonna switch and go into probably honestly, they don't have a good switch. I could just Toxic on their Ho-Oh. I think I will Toxic on Ho-Oh. Yeah, if we get it, this is really good. We do get it, which is nice. Gonna go into Skarmory on Earthquake if they have it. Usually they don't have it though. But I want to be very, very safe. And I don't need to go Giratina right now. I can save Giratina pretty well here. So I'm gonna go Skarmory. They go Blissey, which makes sense. They definitely have Heal Bell then. This would be really perfect if I had Body Press, but I don't have it. So I'll just Toxic here. Maybe they're gonna fear Press. No, they don't. They go for Aromatherapy. Yeah, this is what I was fearing. If I had Body Press, this would actually be a little bit manageable, but this is the reason why I couldn't run it, or why I was having difficulty with this Skarmory set, because I really like Spikes here. I really like Toxic as well for hitting stuff like, again, Lunala and all this. But the issue is that I just lose a lot of momentum, or I mean, I can't press anything and be offensive. So this is gonna be a really hard game. I'll go for a Spike. Let's see what they do. They go for Rocks. Figured. Okay. I'll Toxic anyway. They go Eternatus. Okay. I need to see. Yeah, they go Ho-Oh. I'm gonna go into Giratina and see if they have Earthquake, or if they just go for they sub. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of this sub Ho-Oh stuff, or a lot of sub around. Which is interesting. Man, this sucks. this kind of sucks right now. I could Thunder, but they definitely can just Toxic. Let's go for this. They Brave Bird. Okay, they're offensive on that. We land though, which is good, but that did too much damage. So substitute Brave Bird. That means they have to have Roost or Recovery. And I took too much damage with Gyarados, or with Giratina. Okay. Let's go Skarmory. I just want to see if they go for Brave Bird again. Good. I want them to take more chip. The best play I can make is just Roosting. But I could also make the Heatran play as well. But I don't think they have anything to hit Heatran with, which is why maybe they sub, because that's the only thing they could do. They could just sub and then Brave Bird it, which is still going to do a lot of damage since Heatran isn't very defensive. This is going to be a really rough game. I'm trying to figure out if there's any kind of momentum I can get here. I'm going Heatran. In case they Sacred Fire. They do, good. So then, I don't think you have Earthquake. The fact you hard switch, I don't think you have Earthquake. Sup, okay, fine. You don't miss, which is good. That doesn't break it, which is not fun. That's not good at all. Recover. Okay. We're in a lot of shit right now. We're in a lot of shit right now. Oh, God. Okay. And you're just gonna keep recovering. Okay. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. Alright, I have to go Garchomp here. And go for a sub there. I'm just gonna go for Scale Shot. But it's Edge. Yeah, they do Brave Bird. So they get to go into the Crossman now. So I'll go Calyrex here. If they make the play to catch me, fine. Man, this is really bad. So let's see. Yeah, they went Lunala. That was smart. I don't know if we kill that through this. I feel like we do, but I don't want to risk it. I'm just gonna go into Yveltal right now and just play it safe. I feel like we probably can't kill it through it or through that. We got chipped so badly. I'm gonna go Yveltal. I'm expecting them to go back to their own Yveltal. Yeah, or Eternatus. Okay. Go Heatran. I don't like it because Ho gets to come back in, but like, I'm gonna Toxic Ho again. They can take more. Okay. Let's go Garchomp. Scale Shot. Hopefully it's enough to break it. That's all I can do right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! Okay, alright, we actually broke it. Good. Alright, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Now, we're not gonna break it. Actually, we probably will do a lot to it, but I don't want Garchomp dying this early. Going back into Heatran, I'm playing it safe. They go for Hex. That does a little bit. Magma here. Alright, so cool. Yveltal comes in. We land Magma, which is perfect. Now, we got to figure out what kind of Yveltal this is. If he's going to knock off, we're going to have to find out right now and go Skarmory. Actually, I can go into my own if I really want to. I think that might be safer. But Toxic also seems good too, but I don't want this getting knocked off for no reason. I'd rather go Yveltal right now and see if they have it. If they have it, fine. If they don't, then fine. Yeah, they do have it. Just defog here. Just to see what they do next. They roost, it's fine. Okay, so knock off roost. Are they sub as well? Because I saw that before when I fought that stall guy. If they are sub, then we definitely are in some trouble here. This is a really tough game, man. Go Skarmory. The U-turn. Okay, so knock off, Roost, U-turn. This has to be the defogger then. They probably go back into Blissey. They go Lunala. We go. So Ice Beam, Hex, Will-O-Wisp, defog. I think that might be what it is. Ice Beam won't do that much, but we still gotta play. We have to be very, very cautious. I'm back in Heatran. So you go Hex again. Get a crit. I'm gonna Toxic. Go Yveltal again. Can we land it? We can, but again, it doesn't matter since they can still get momentum back with Blissey. So I have to try to like. Okay. Let me think. Go back into Skarmory. Probably should roost it there, but I want more chip on them. That's why I'm doing this. They go Lunala. I feel like we can take it though. Let me see. Skarmory. Ice Beam. 33 to 40. Hex. I don't think Hex will kill. But they could burn me. It's gonna roost and play it safe. Oh, they went across my perfect. Okay. I'm gonna go for a spike. They knock off. That's annoying. That did a lot as well. That might be banded. That did a ton to me. Holy fuck. I'm roosting here. Blissey. So Blissey is it might be Shed Shell. Might be Shed Shell. I'm gonna go into Garchomp here. Go for rocks, that's fine. The safest play I can make is probably Earthquake. So I'm gonna have to Earthquake here. Alright, cool. They are max speed. As much as I would like to go, I can Ice Beam now. Going Heat Turn on Ice Beam. Oh, they Hex again. Fuck. It's gonna Magma. And Blissey's back. So Blissey takes no damage. Even if I Toxic, it doesn't really get me anywhere. This definitely is a tough one. Taunt would be so good if I had it. This is a really rough game, man. Let's go for Rock. Since we're gonna go for Soft Boil, I'll run with Therapy again. Let me think. It's Earth Power. Softball, yeah. I can't touch this thing. Alright, if I had taunt, I actually could manage this, but I don't. It's all Toxic anyway. You do have Toss. Okay. Should have done that on their Softboil. Earth Power again. If we get a drop, that's good. No. Okay. 9%. Gonna do this for a little bit longer. Just until we get a drop. I'm Therapy again. Okay. Gonna make the Calyrex play this time. This is just Recover again. Oh, they toss. Okay, good. I could trick the Yveltal, but I feel like no, I am gonna trick it. Trick it right now. So we get Boots, which is actually kind of better for us. Now the problem is if they have let's see. Going back into Skarmory. Do they have Defog? Knock off. Okay, good. I'm gonna Whirlwind. Make them take damage. So let's see. Okay, don't be Lunala. Fuck, man. I have to Toxic you. Hex doesn't kill me, which is good. We miss Toxic, which is really bad. Really fucking bad. Are you kidding me, man? Alright, gotta go Heat Train here and hope that they go for Ice Beam. Or they just recover. They're not recovering. I have to go in the Yveltal. I know this isn't killing me, but I have to Roost here. I have to Roost, get momentum back. Because I'm running very low on momentum right now. Go for Soft Boil. Okay. Fuck, man. I haven't gone anywhere yet with this team. I was able to get the Whirlwind off, but now I gotta take Toss and everything. Let's go back into Blissey since this can't touch me. And Yveltal has to take damage, so Um, the best play I can make is probably just go for Spectral or go for Astral Barrage. Since that should be good enough to sweep. But after rocks and everything, I'm doing it. Okay, so let's see. After rocks, can this kill? Probably not. It did. We won. We just won. Holy shit, we just won. We just won the game. Holy fuck. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, we won. We won. 6-0. Oh my god. Bro. Oh man. Oh my goodness, we won. We just beat a guy that was almost 1800 on the Uber ladder. Holy fuck. GG's, my guy. GG's. That was definitely a good one. I don't know how long I've been playing. Probably a whole... No, not that long. It's been 30 minutes, but... Alright, I'll try to get one more game then. That definitely was a long one. Definitely was a pretty long one. You see, the issue really was trying to... I guess really get around the Calyrex. Not really get around the Calyrex, but get around the Lunala. The Lunala was definitely an issue, and so was Ho-Oh. The fact that we actually were able to break through with Garchomp was really, really key. Like, if we didn't break through with Garchomp, we would have just straight up lost to Ho-Oh. Also, I'm very surprised by how much Hex can do to Heatran. I did a lot. We're max Pidef, so maybe he was like modish or something. Like, how does Hex do? How much did Hex do to me? It did like 30. Well, no, it did 17. Wait, no, not that. Not that turn. Let me go to. What? No, it did. Okay, that was with a crit. Hex did 17% to us. So with Rocks down, that's basically 30%. That was definitely a rough game, man. I definitely think I made the right call to let Yveltal get knocked off. That way I can get a little bit more. No, I probably shouldn't let it get knocked off. But I wasn't sure what kind of Yveltal it was. That's why I kind of made the play I did. And I didn't want Heatran getting knocked off because I needed for the Eternatus. But since he was able to, or since we were able to get the damage off and also phase it around with Skarmory, we were able to get ourselves in this position. So good. That's why this thing's broken, and that's why Whirlwind is also good too, because it can actually chip this thing even heavier or even more after it's been tricked. So yeah, tough game, very tough game. Where'd that put us at? Actually, I'm curious. Let's see. We are. So last time I played, I was like almost top 100. We're 132, not bad. Okay, we might be able to hit top 100. Let's just do another game. Yeah. GG's to my opponent, though. Definitely was a hard one to play. And now we have... This looks cool. Cool team. I actually like their team a lot. That's a very cool looking team. Now, there's some things we have to be very aware of. Well, actually, Giratina... Oh, Giratina's really good here. Yo, Giratina's fire here. Oh my god. And so is Garchomp, too. The Gen 4 squad going stupid on this one. Because, like, they have only one ground immunity, which is Yveltal. Earthquake is free on everything. Like, Earthquake is going to smash something. So, I kind of want to lead with it. It's not a bad lead at all for me. But what I'm afraid of is if they just lead Xerneas right now, which, I mean, they can do. Like, it's not hard for them to do that. I feel like they will lead it turn 1. So maybe I should lead... Also, Heatran's good for the Eternatus as well. I forgot to mention that's very good for the Eternatus. Since we can trap it pretty well and then just Earth Power it down. Giratina, I don't think runs a lot of speed, so our Giratina, since it's going to be Origin form, it's going to be more offensive and it will be able to, break it down even faster. So that's going to be really important. I like Garchomp. I'm leading Garchomp. If they lead with anything fast, fine. They lead Xerneas, which I expected. Now, I could just Earthquake right now. I think I have to. But again, I have Eternatus, so I can... Or not Eternatus, I have Heatran, so I can go into that pretty freely. If they switch and go Tar, fine. I think it's fair to make that play. I think it's very fair. Let's see, they Moonblast. The fact they Moonblast like that and not even and didn't even go for Geomancy, it's making me think something. I'm gonna go for Rocks here as they bring in Giratina. Okay, so what's Giratina gonna do to me? I guess they could Toxic, Earthquake maybe. Hex. Hex seems like the only option. Doesn't this thing get T-Wave too? So I guess they could T-Wave. They could probably T-Wave and try to open up for their Necrozma. I don't really want them to do that. I don't want Skarmory getting burned because I'm going to need that for the Tar. And even for the Necrozma as well. Don't want to go Giratina either, but what do you do against this? Like, I think the only thing you can do is go for Toxic on my Switch. Or T-Wave. I really want to make the Garchomp play. The Garchomp play is so free right now. Because what do you, like, you don't do anything to me. What does Giratina do? Like, also another thing to note is that Giratina form, I believe it's used more on stall teams. So, seeing it on a non-stall team makes me think that maybe it's going to be an offensive variant. But offensively, Giratina isn't that good. At least the regular form isn't that good. Origin form's a lot better, since it has 120. But I don't know what this does. Defog, Toxic, Roar, Wisp. Okay, and then Rest. So then it's Bold. But you brought this in for a reason. You brought it in like you have Earthquake on it or something. Going Giratina. I need to see what kind of Giratina this is. It's Defog. Okay. So it's just the regular set. That means your switch would have to be Necrozma. Or I guess Tar. Tar makes sense too. Pretty sure Tar's coming in. Gonna make the Garchomp play then on Tar. What? See, I don't like that play. The reason why I don't like that play is that we got burned, but also, well, I have Aromatherapy, so it's fine. But that still sucks a lot. That really sucks. So I don't think they can touch me. That's what I've noticed. They cannot touch me. Yeah, they can't touch me at all. Go for Toxic. Fuck. Okay. So that's definitely Scarfed or Specs. Actually, that's Scarf. No. That might be Specs, actually, judging by that damage. That might be Specs Xerneas. So we can go on the... I can make the switch into Calyrex right now. Or even just... I will. I'm going to go for this. They do make the play, though, so that was good on them. We are in some crap right now. I'm gonna go Yveltal. I have to let it get knocked off, unfortunately. So he does go for... That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage there. That might be a... Could be Bandit, maybe. Go for Roost. They go Tar. They're Balloon. Okay. So I guess they're Rocks on this. Which I don't really care too much about. Again, we can just kind of hazard stack them. So I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to go Skarmory right now. In case they want to go for their... They go Zern. Okay. So... This is bad. This is real bad. We can live a hit, which is important. I think the best play they can make is Thunder, but they probably just Moonblast straight up. But they should expect the Heatran anyway, so... Maybe they do Focus Blast. Which makes me want to go Giratina. But again, they saw how much Moonblast did. And again, judging by that damage, I feel like it is Specs. Because it did a ton to Heatran. I think he Thunderbolt here. This is a hard play, man. It's a hard play to make. It's gonna Spike. They have Aromatherapy. Okay, that's fine. That means they're gonna go into Eternatus then. Go Heatran here. So yeah, whatever this is, it's definitely a choice locked mon. So we can take advantage of that with our own Heatran. And I'm going to go for Rocks now. Hex. Okay, there's nothing. I'm gonna Taunt this. Again, I need to see if this is it's definitely like it definitely has rest. It needs recovery. So it's definitely that standard Giratina set. Which means we can't handle this. Because all they can do is that. And we miss, which is even better. So I'm still getting my Rocks down. So I think we're fine here. Pretty much. Pressure does suck though, I'm not gonna lie. And they do bring that back in. So I'm going actually I'm gonna go Skarmory on their U-turn. Because they should go for U-turn here. Yeah. Get Chip on that. Zern comes back in. I guess they Moonblast now. But they might Focus Blast since I'm already out of range. Ugh. Moonblast is free. But I don't know, judging by the way they've been playing, I feel like you gotta have Thunder. No way you're not running Thunder on this. Someone's giving this beat too. Let's go with this one. Yeah, I'm not sure what to think about this. I'm pretty sure you Moonblast though. I'm going off Moonblast. If he goes for Focus Blast, fine. Okay, good. Caught that. Get a drop though. Toxic. The Giratina's back. Oh, it's Boots. Just notice. Okay. So it's Boots on that. Just good to know. Rock's still staying down. They go for Burn. Okay, good. Good, very good for me, actually. And they go for Earth Power here. They go for Defog. Rock's staying down still. Rest there. Okay. Gonna go with Giratina right now. Now we throw off Draco. You go Tar. Okay, Tar takes a decent chunk, which is great. Gonna go Skarmory now and get my spikes down. They might make a double back into Zern, or they go for Rocks right now. They do make the double back into Zern. Okay. So they have to go for Focus Blast now. I can make the... I'm gonna make the Calyrex play on this, because they should go for Focus Blast. Let's see if I'm right. No, I am wrong. They thundered. That's fine. That's fine. They got a crit thunder though. We are faster though, so that means that they are specs. I'm gonna go Garchomp here. Oh wait, I forgot Aromatherapy. Fuck. I forgot Aromatherapy there. Oh, Earthquake. Alright, so Tarso dies with the burn, which is great. So yeah, now that we know that this is specs, we're pretty much set to go. So Necrozma comes in. I'm going into you on your DD or whatever. Rocks, okay. So I guess you, what? I do want to defog here. But I think Foul plays better since that does a lot to Xerneas anyway. And they have to go into Eternatus. So I'll Foul play. That does a lot, which is good. And they go for T-Wave, which again, I have Aromatherapy, so I'm still okay to do that. I'm probably forced to defog now, so I'll do it here since they're going to switch. Oh no, they're going for the flinch. Okay, that's still fine. I can make the Skarmory play here if I want to. Or even go into Heatran, because they have to have recovery. So I go Heatran here. Yeah. And they are faster still. Shoot, man. That didn't go very well. Fuck, that didn't go very well. Let me think about this. I'm gonna Magma anyway. The T-Wave. That's a really bad T-Wave. But now they're dead for it, so I'll take that. I guess they could, like, recover out of it, but I don't really agree with the way they're playing this. They're not playing it very well. I'll keep my rocks down. They do go for Moonlight, I guess. Rocks are down, though. An Earth Power. Okay, because they're still doing decent damage, and we got the drop there as well. And they're still locked in, so they're dying up to the next turn. They Iron Head to try and get a flinch. They get it. They don't, and that's dead. Okay. I can still defog, though, with Evil. Barely, though. Barely defog. And it looks like they're locked in to something. So I guess they knock off here. I need to keep Game Boy alive. Skarmory's probably okay to switch into. Since we know that this is like some bandit thing. So they definitely go for knockoff. I'm okay with going Skarmory right now. They do knock. That does a shit ton of damage. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Bro. Are you kidding me, man? That is so much damage. We might die to knockoff now because of that. Shoot. That did too much. That did way too much damage. Fuck. I have to roost. They knock me, die. Okay. I have to go Evil Toll. I'm gonna have to hope that we don't die to this. And I really need to roost. Like, I really need to roost. I could foul play too. That might drop it. But roost is definitely safer. I have to roost. Okay, can we live? Yes, we can. Okay, good. They have to go Xerneas. Man. 24. I'm defogging. I don't like it, but I have to defog here. I need to get Xerneas back. Or I need to get, I need to remove these. Okay, so rocks are gone. Which does suck, but I can still get momentum back. And they could probably make a switch into Yveltal right now. Like, they can do it, like, freely. Very freely. But still, it looks like we can sweep with Garchomp soon. It's just the matter of really Xerneas dying. Which isn't that hard to get done. But we probably can do it. I want to go for Roost. I'm roosting here. Because, yeah, they do go Yveltal. And can we get the Roost off? We can. Sweet. Oh, now we just foul play here. There's a U-turn there. They go Xerneas. If we get the foul play off, we can actually 2-KO it. We don't. They have to Focus Blast right now. So, they have to Focus Blast. They can't kill Heatran without it. So, I'm going Giratina. It's a really raw play. But I think it's a safe play also, because they have to Focus Blast. But they do that instead, which means that Draco's free. Draco's very free. Draco is super free right now. So I don't agree with them doing that, because now they kind of just fucked themselves. So goodbye, Eternatus. As I said, goodbye, Eternatus. And now we should be set to go. Technically, they go Xerneas there. They have to Moonblast. Or if they Focus Blast, then I can go Heatran anyway, since I don't need Heatran anymore. So I'll go for it. Let's see. They do Focus, they do land, they kill me, but we get to go for Aromatherapy and bring our boys back to full. They go Giratina, which I'm fine with. Because I still have my own Giratina in the back. And I still have Garchomp, which can still just Scale Shot through if need be. But also, we just Astral Barrage as well. So if they go for Burn, I don't mind that too much. In fact, I don't mind it on Giratina at all, since Draco's still really free. I'll go for it. I don't mind this getting burned. Oh, we missed. Nice. Or they missed, so I could go for a Sneak if I want to, because Sneak should be enough to knock out Xerneas. At least be close enough. Oh, I could Poltergeist. I'm doing it. Oh, they go for that. Does that matter? No, it don't. No, it don't. They did rest up to full and they just forfeit. So that is that. And yeah, that is a game. That was indeed a game. Very weird one, but that was a game. We did just play a game of Mons. So we had 2 games. I want to try and get one more game. One more game. I know I'm getting very greedy. I'm getting very greedy, and it might just cost me, but I feel like I haven't shown the full extent of the team yet. So we're going to do one more game to end it off, and this will be the last game for the live. So they have a similar team like mine, except they have something dangerous. Well, actually, pretty much is the same team. Pretty much the same team here. Cool team. Let's see. Got to make sure I keep Giratina alive, because Draco's really good here. Draco's good against that, good against that, good against that. We have phasing, so we can whirlwind out the Zygarde if it does stuff. We also have spiking too, so Spike is also really strong here as well. The scary thing though is, 1,000 Arrows. 1,000 Arrows is a scary ass move, very scary move. Got to be very aware of that move. Also, where are we at now? We are. Ooh, let's see. Because we fought that. No, we should be like somewhere up here. Hold on, what? How many points did I get? 1576. We should be up here. Why are we not here yet? 1570. I guess it hasn't updated yet. Here, let's try it again. Let's see. Just want to see if we actually are up here. Oh well, I'll just find out afterwards. Mine is cooler. No, don't say that. Don't flatter me like that. Okay, where am I at? We are. Hey, we're almost top 100. Okay, bet. All right. So what I like, there are a couple of leads I like here. I like Garchomp lead because Stone Edge is free, practically. Earthquake is also really strong here as well. Spikes are really good. Again, Heatran is going to be important for the Necrozma and maybe in the Eternatus. I feel like this Necrozma might be some kind of offensive thing. The way this team is looking. Like, this team looks very offensive. So this could just be some, like, hyper offense team. So if that's the case, then we definitely need to play our cards pretty smart here. So you know what? I feel like they will lead with Giratina. Or not Giratina. They lead with Yveltal. Like Garchomp. Let's see what they lead with. They lead Eternatus. Okay. Interesting. What are you doing to this? Do you Heart Switch? You do Heart Switch. Good play. Go Skarmory here and then phase it. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Let's calm down a bit. Let's calm down. Let's calm down a little bit. I don't want to go hard into that and then we just get 1,000 arrows. Gotta remember this thing has 1,000 arrows. That was a good play on their end. I respect that play. But also, I'm curious why they switched like that. They could have just went for the dragon move, but I guess they really wanted to catch me. So usually these things are pretty bulky. Let me make the Giratina play. I want to see what they do. Did they go for Glare? They sub. Okay. So definitely gonna be sub DD. Let's see if we break this. I'm curious. Oh, sub Toxic. Okay. We do break it though, which is good. So sub Toxic. Is it sub Toxic DD then? I don't want this to get too worn down. But I still feel pretty safe to just go for it again. So I'll go for it again because they're gonna keep subbing. We don't miss, which is good. I'm gonna go Garchomp now. And then I'm gonna go for the Scale Shot on them. Break their sub. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about that thing called that thing. But Scale Shot should still break it. Yeah, 1. Oh, that broke it in 1. Yo, Garchomp, let's go, baby. 1,000. We ain't dying though. We living, baby. We live. I love that. I love that a lot. They're definitely switching. They have to go into Necrozma. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to make the Skarmory play because you gotta switch, man. You gotta switch. No way you stay in here. Exactly. I can get my spike down as they go for their rocks. Yeah. And now what I can do is Toxic here. Actually, do I Toxic or do I just spike again? I'm just gonna spike again. The T-Wave. Okay, that makes sense. So that means they can't touch Heatran then. That's what that means. So I could just stay in here too, since all they can do is just Iron Hit me. Even Toxic is fine too on Yveltal. Go for Toxic on Yveltal. See if we land it. Can we land the move? We can. Awesome. Perfect. Now, what kind of Yveltal are you, sir? Probably knockoff. Let's find out there, just be sure. You knock off, or are you going to be some offensive set? Just gonna foul play here. Let's see what we're looking at here. Eternatus. Okay. Did a decent chunk. I kind of just want to stay in here and do it again. So I think they're going to go into Zygarde. I mean, they did it last time. So they should do it again. I don't want to go like... I'm going to foul play again. Yeah, they do it. Okay, so Zygarde's dead. Perfect. Now we're pretty much set to go, I think. Because again, Necrozma can't hit Heatran. Because a lot of Necrozmas these days don't run Earthquake. They go into the Giratina form. We're going to foul play it. Oh, they're... What? Okay. This is going to do a lot. Yeah, I died. That straight up got nuked. Got to be careful, though, of the Calyrex in the back. But I have Shadow Sneak on my Giratina, so we should still be okay. We do die though, so I probably should have played better on that turn. Hold on, technically, can't we technically still sweep? This is why I want to defog, man. This would be better here for me. That way I can actually get some momentum back. Now I gotta play the long game. Let's go into it. Again, this thing can't touch me very well. They go Dynamax Cannon and do no damage. Now we just go for Magma. And then they pretty much get messed up. I mean, yeah, they can do that, but like they can't stop this. They legit can't stop it. Go for rocks here too, since they're just caught in the void. So to make sure these rocks are down for everything here, let me just Earth Power it down. Earth Power will do a lot of damage to it. That's why Heatran's really good, because like I said, Eternatus has no coverage for Heatran, so it just kind of sits on it, and it beats it 1v1, basically. Granny has a chance to break out of Magma Storm now, because it's been 2 turns, though. I think it's up to 5 or something. No, we're not getting that drop, though. Definitely gonna need that drop soon. So see if we can get that drop. So because it's so defensive, it can take hits. Yeah, and they are able to break out, though. But they can't switch, though. That's the thing. Just gonna keep Earth Powering. Actually, I'll Magma this time in case he goes Yveltal. Goes Necrozma. That is not the play you want to go into. And that is a dead Necrozma now. So, I could probably do it again. Now, again, Eternatus is still a threat, but I think we can beat it still. Well, Necrozma is actually faster than me. We don't have Earthquake, so you have to go for Morning's Light or whatever, Morning Sun. Yeah. But as long as we land, yeah, we're still doing enough. We could just, pair it down or drop it as well. With the Spadef drop if we get it. So I'll just keep spamming this for a bit. The T-Wave there. I don't get why they did it, but fine. Oh, I guess it was for Calyrex. Let's see. What are they doing next? They go Yveltal. So they showed knockoff. What else are you? I don't want this getting knocked off. But it's not like we lose if this gets knocked off, though. Because I still have my Calyrex alive. Also, we just Scale Shot. What am I saying? We Scale Shot through him. There's Magma. They knock off there. That's a lot of damage. When we get the Magma off, though, that's doing a lot back to him. And we just go for Earth Power on their Roost. If they go for Knock again, then we just Scale Shot straight up. Yep, they Roost there. Do we get the... We do. Cool. Still a good chip. Keep doing it. Because I want them weakened enough for Garchomp to sweep up. It's definitely looking likely to sweep up soon. Okay. Now we Magma here. This time. Actually, no, we keep Earth Powering. Don't have to do anything there. Yeah, they go for that. And now we Magma here. In case they want to go for their Roost. The U-turn there. But I don't think that matters anymore. Because of, they go Calyrex. Okay, alright, I see. They are dying to Shadow Sneak. So that is GG. You die. Straight up. You straight up die here. It was Yveltal to die. Ooh, it's still looking pretty iffy. It's looking pretty iffy though. But they can't beat this anymore. So I can sack Yveltal to get a free sack, and then I can go into Calyrex and then just Side Shock through them, and we should win right now. So yeah, they can Dynamax Cannon, but now they just get swept. So that's that. GG's. I guess it depends on if they're Scarfed, but I don't think that matters anymore because they're already in Shadow Sneak range. And that should be that. Alright. They do get it off, but it doesn't matter since we have Shadow Sneak, and that's GG. So again, GG's to my opponent. He played really well. Well, actually, all my opponents played really well, especially the first guy I played. That was definitely a tough game, man. Very, very tough game. Like, I mean, it looked like it wasn't a tough game because it got pretty much flat out. It was a flat out 6-0, but really was just kind of maneuvering around Ho-Oh and around Lugia, or not Lugia, around Ho-Oh, Lunala, and even Yveltal. That was really tough to get down, and get set for Calyrex to really do work. Um, but so I'm very happy with the Gen 4 squad here. They did a lot of work, man. Garchomp was going crazy with the scale shots, just landing all of them. Like, again, if we didn't get that scale shot off and got all hits, we would not have been in this position. So where did we end up being? I think we're actually top 100 now. Let's see. We hit 1590. So where are we on the ladder? Yo, we're 82. Not even bad. Not even bad. Not even bad. Let's go. Hey. Nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I know it was a very long Uber Showdown live, but again, I like this metagame so much. This metagame in NU and RU really are my favorite current gen metagames right now. This is so much fun. This is so much fun, man. Definitely can be frustrating sometimes, especially against some stall matchups, but or some stall teams, but still, this metagame really truly is fun for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it though. And if you guys want the team, I could probably leave the team down in the description for you all. Again, this team was so fun. Now I remember talking to FC about wanting to use Garchomp, because I was saying that, Garchomp seems like a really good wall breaker and a sweeper. And he said, yeah, it is. It's better on, like, I think screen offense or web offense, since you outspeed everything after webs are down. So I don't know. I was thinking about going with an SD set or an SD sweeping set, but again, I just like band so much. Like, again, the idea of just using band here in Ubers just seems so free. You can't do this in OU. But here in Ubers, it's very free, and I love that so much. Yeah, again, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. If you guys did, please make sure to leave a like and comment on the video. Again, letting me know what your favorite of the creation trio is. Let us know that in the comments below. And yeah, that was the 100th Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Pokemon Sword and Shield Showdown live. So again, plenty more coming out after the 100th one. So, just stay tuned and all that. And yeah, be safe, wash your hands, and peace out. Also, again, subscribe if you're new to the channel. On my way to reaching 450 subscribers, so I would like to hit that before the end of August. August is definitely winding down, but again, if we can get close to that goal, I'd be happy. 415 is where we're at right now. Again, I'm very happy with that goal, so let's just keep that momentum going. And yeah, that's that. Be safe, wash your hands, and peace out.